Hi. So today I'm gonna do a reaction on Jazzy Life. She's in the mummy sector, so I'm going to. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna do a reaction on her Q&A. I have seen a few others of the reactions on Jazzy Life. Um, it looks a bit not set it up right. Well, I think anyway. Let's start. I'm not even gonna start yet. Let me just start it and then we take it from there.
So they're not doing it tomorrow. She said, I'm still in bed too. I only got up to pee and cook. Cook breakfast, Lifetime movies, and reality TV shows. Y'all, we was watching this movie. That's why I was asking you how many stars it was. It was not, it was, I feel like it was a corny movie. It was like supposed to be a scary movie, possessed type movie with black.
The guy in the back, he just looks like he's not bothered. You know, he. This is that is Chris. That's Jazzy Life's man. That's in her life. There's been a lot of alleged, where it seems like he's been cheating on her and all sorts of stuff, and he's only just come round, to say it's Father's Day because she normally goes all out for him on Father's Day. She makes such a big fuss normally, so to see them just lying down. I mean, this is supposed to be a Q&A. Why didn't you dress up like you normally do for the Q&A? And he seems like he's not really into your what you call it, whatever's going on. He doesn't want to be on the live. To be honest, I wouldn't even do the live like that at all while we was in bed because that's a bad impression already. Her channel, normally she dresses up and she does a lot of stuff for her channel, but in this one it's a no for me. I think you could have done a little better, honey. You could have done a little better. Anyway, I'm not gonna go in as deep as the other reactors because they got in very deep because they've been watching her for a while. But the fact that she's in bed is like while doing a Q&A. There's nothing wrong with being in bed, obviously. But if you're gonna be on live, like that's like me turn up on a live camera on, cam on, boof, ain't even wash my face, ain't wash my cracks, nothing, and then I've turned up and then I've turned on the camera. Or the next thing is right, like we just had, the goodies, and then she's put on her clothes and turned on the camera. Like, look, he's here because people were saying that he wasn't around for a little while as well. So she's just trying to prove to her reactors, the ones who react to her, that he's around, but he's not really there, really. In most of the videos, he's kind of disconnected from her. They're not like a couple. Like, I feel he turns up when he feels like. He's one of those ones where like when the children's sleeping, he turns up. That's what it comes over like more to me, from what I can see. But anyway, let's listen and watch. I don't. I'm getting to know this lady a little bit of her situation, a little bit. I got to know it quite a bit, but a little bit in parts because it's one of them situations where like she's a single mother and the baby father got locked up and she had to look after the children. But this guy here that is in the bed with her, he used to be her man's friend, but apparently when they explain how they got together, it's kind of really shameful. It's like, you know, you would not tell that to even your best friend how you got with a guy, even if it was in desperation or whatever the case may be. But anyway, we're gonna watch it.
Black people. Yeah. He's tired. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Chris. How are y'all doing this morning?
What's up? What's up?
What time is it here? I don't know.
Oh, you jacket.
Yes, it is too hot. It's too hot outside. Mom's like, "You gonna come down here?" I was like, "Heck no! I do not like the heat. My kids really don't like the heat." You work so hard. Oh, thank you. We're doing good. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Chris. Who chat?
She forgets YouTube is a business, how you present yourself all counts as well. So you lying in the bed, it doesn't really show greatly a great impression. I mean, in all the other videos, right, you've been dressed, you got up and all that, and you're just there. Like, I mean, you are the one who's supposed to be motivating people as well, and mothers, to show that they can have a man in their life and they can still be looking good and all sorts of things. This is not motivational for me. I'm not really feeling this really. Makes me feel more depressed, if anything.
Let me go back now. I was gonna go outside, but it's too hot. Oh, what's going on with you and Yanni B? Okay, let's get the likes up before we start talking. We want her to play what she's playing, but she said the game that Caitlin plays is boring. I was like, play with Ava. Ava doesn't care. She play anything you want to play. She said, I used to have Netflix, but I canceled my membership with them. I can't cancel it. The kids love Netflix. No, they didn't. They did.
What?
She said Netflix took my show off, Raising Dion. I thought it was still on there. They took it off. They had to take it off today because it was on there yesterday. The kids watch that all the time. I'm all the time, especially my mommy. We used to just wake up early in the morning on the weekend and watch Lifetime. If I didn't have basketball practice or something. Thank you for hitting the like. Tubi have black movies on there. Chris likes movies that are like documentaries. Don't don't read him the back comments, girl. Aw, I love babies and
This woman's just chatting about frivolous things. It's a Q&A. People wants to know your business. You've been shown most of your business on here, and people want to know what's going on with you and your so-called bae, as you keep calling him. So, well, like you're just talking chit chatter, like. But anyway, I think they do actually get to the point of how they met and all that stuff. You can't like anyway. I'm not gonna say a lot. I've seen a little bit of this anyway, but I won't say. I won't give it away for the ones who don't know who Jazzy Life is. We're just gonna let this play out.
the smell of baby. Yes. Oh my god, Chris says and I'm weird that he smelling how like I just love the way he smells. Yeah, he gets upset. If he want when it comes to phones, he gets upset and he ain't playing it. Right. I'm surprised he's not mad because I won't give him mine. We was talking about that, but he doesn't like the toy stuff. He's gonna want like a real one, a screen. The toy ones they don't have like, but he likes the remote. He like remote controls. It's only because he be moving it like he's pushing the buttons. Like look, hold on, turn it, push it. Produce just a thought I could even thought.
laughing so
And
laid back.
and it's funny because it's like she don't like bugs, and if she see a bug, it could be the smallest spider, and then it's the most biggest one in the world. Tarantula. There we go. I don't know why the hell I couldn't get that word out. She said it's on Maya's wall. Yeah, my kids will call my phone instead of coming to me. Yep. Kaylin will blow. Kaylin and Maya. Like last night, Maya blew my phone up.
Wow, I really don't see how this is not really much of a Q&A, really, is it? It's not really much of a Q&A. She's actually talking about the other children, which is fair enough, she's a mother. But it's a Q&A about her and Chris. So I don't understand. Like, I have to look how much I've forward already. You haven't even got to the point.
Someone asked a question, so I was gonna wait until you came back. I'm trying to go back and see.
Ooh.
I think it was like, what is our favorite traits about each other? I think that's what it was.
Traits.
Yeah. What's your favorite trait about me, babe? And he thinks it's so funny. On the back.
What you trying to get, man? Ooh.
I almost headbutt you. What's your favorite trait, babe, about me?
Yeah, her goof. Hey. Her goofiness, like she's. I like when she's goofy because when she's goofy, that means she's happy. That's my thing.
Hey, you don't say the same thing that I like about you when you're goofy.
Well, obviously, it's a mutual feeling. Hey. Yeah, Come here, give me that.
Y'all, he has not took a nap.
I'm not. Give me that. Give me that.
Well, I don't know what to make of this because when I watched this on the reactors, they're saying he was taking a mickey out of her by calling her goofy. Um, I don't know what to make of that really. Don't know what like. I'm not saying um that could be taken one of two ways really. She is kind of different on certain stuff. I kind of get what he means. Where like they'll be on a date. I mean, well, where they've been on dates, and she will film the whole date from start to finish. And he doesn't want to be in the camera, and he told her this from before. And every time she's doing something, whether it be like the littlest things, like like she put it on the YouTube thing, and it gets him. And I feel that's why he said she's goofy, but he's hardly there most of the time. So who knows, isn't it? Or probably like she doesn't understand certain stuff, like when the truck got towed, and he was trying to explain something or trying to get out of it, and she worked out he was actually lying. Um, like I said, Goofy can be taken one or two ways, really. I feel, but Goofy to me just makes out that person's stupid or maybe ha 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 funny or something. I don't know. But anyway, let's see. I'm trying to react to this thing here. It's quite a long video. It's quite a long video. So they haven't even gotten to the meat and potatoes in this yet. It's like I've got to fast forward it quite a bit.
Can't really just say that. Oh, this day, I knew that she was the one. It just goes with the flow. You just know. You know, it might take a year. You never. It might take a few months. To some people, it might just take them a few hours. Look at the feet.
He's so freaking cute, Jazz. I see
Look at
you.
the feet.
I love black love. You got it, girl. You go, girl. Thank
Bro,
you.
you about to you. All right, there you go. There you go. There
Y'all
you
been
go.
together
There you
for
go. Bro,
pulling your beard again?
bro, stop. I mean, stop, bro.
I'm trying to get your necklace.
That hurts, bro.
Y'all been together for a long time, still going strong. What advice would you give to a new couple?
Does he not realize the size of the baby? The baby is a big boy. This baby's big, you know. This baby's big. So his grasp will be strong, will be very strong. I mean, you lot are not exactly small people, are you? So why are you complaining because he's pulling out your chain? Why on earth would you put on a chain when you're playing with your child anyway? You're in bed. Take off the chain, man. Take off the chain. You know, it makes sense. Not only that, right? The baby's got his helmet on, and he probably haven't seen you in ages, and he just wants to strike, like, touch your beard. You can't say stop, bro, stop, bro. He don't understand that. He's only about 11 months or less than that. 11 months or less than that. I don't understand. Like, why? Like, I just don't get it. Like, you're playing with your son. Your son's going to reach for something glittery in front of him. He is a child. Do you not get it? Dude, do you not get it?
Listen to one another. Facts. Don't sit up here and just point the finger. If one is doing it, then both of y'all is doing it. That's how I see it. Just like, for example, even though she said that I could communicate well, but she doesn't, that's mean we both ain't communicating, man. That's how I see it. We all in one. And always remember that it's y'all two against the world. Against the world, against your kids, against your parents, against your family members, against your friends. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to go. Y'all team. And that's why I try to coach to her a lot. Like, we a team, man. We shouldn't allow nobody to break us at all.
When I was a student, I'd write long essays.
That man. That man. Is that right or right?
Oh, that's what she said. Knowing who's the one you should know in the moment you crossed eyes and started getting to know each other.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. I'm surprised he won't take.
Hi, so doesn't the energy seem kind of off? Or is it me? I don't know. They don't seem very connected together. They don't, I mean, fair enough, I watched the reactors, but there is not a connection there between them. It's like, it's not clicking. It's not clicking. It is awkward. I see what they're saying with the awkwardness. It's very awkward because she's she won't take the phone off of him for 5 minutes, like, you know, and she's asking the questions what the people is asking her, subscribers is asking her, but you could have got up and got dressed and you could have done it a better way. You could have presented a bit more better. I mean, I'm sure you have a YouTube camera and stands and all that stuff. I don't get why you did all this. I mean, it doesn't prove nothing. I can't say I like them. Sis. I know the energy doesn't it feel off, or is it me? The energy feels very off. Um, it's not a togetherness. This is a very long video. I don't even know whether I'll be able to make it through it because the other one reactor must have got through like a couple minutes and then she had to shut it off. Anyway, let me see. I might have to go to the reactors because they're more. This energy for me is not doing it for me at all. At all. I cannot say that I'm learning much about the woman. I feel it's a bit forced. You just woke up and someone's got a camera in your face. Like, well, he might have got dressed and put on his chain or whatever. He's playing with the baby. Um, it's very forced, very forced. That's what I'm feeling from here. But I'm gonna find a reactor because they see it. They will explain to us what's going on with this situation here. Hold on, let me see. I could find a reactor that's more on it because this is not working for me right now. Where is it?
Works the 12-hour shift, and he comes home and he's tired as fuck. So I keep Legend most of the time. That's what I'm saying. Like, even with the kids, I keep them most of the time. But whenever I want a little bit of a break, I want to take me a long fucking bubble bath, he gets Legend. Or if he go to the store, I mean, people be like, you need to, we don't know Chris on, Legend staring at me.
Okay, we're gonna look at her explaining about co-parenting because I don't know what that was over that first one. That she needs to delete that and redo that one over again because like that makes totally no sense to me whatsoever. I'm not learning about you. I'm not learning nothing new. I'm just seeing what the reactors are saying is true, basically in a nutshell. And they didn't even get into all the questions where, like, he said that how he made her wait in the DM. So how long, a year or something like that before he spoke to her. But anyway, it's just she's just she's right now. What she's talking about is about the baby father that's come out of prison. So she's co-parenting with him, but he's doing a better job than she was doing. So she's trying to give the Chris the props because Chris has been with her for so long. One of the children needed a haircut. She didn't even get his haircut. The dad, on the other hand, hasn't been out all that long. He's cut his son's hair. They're talking very well. The children's eating very well. Um, he does things even better than she does. It's quite shameful, really, even though men and women can both operate differently. But anyways, I am not very good at this reaction thing, as you can see, but I'm gonna show this one of her talk about co-parenting.
Chris don't ever get him, but he'll take Legend or something like that. And I just don't, I mean, I don't feel the need to tell him, hey, babe, record. Why are you taking Legend out? I'm not asking for much, y'all. All I be wanting is a schedule. So everybody talking about Jasmine is selfish. I'm selfish for wanting a schedule. That's so childish. You thought about doing sitting down? I've said. I mean, not even just sitting down and have a schedule. I sent him a message and told him that I'm the schedule, and he knows how I am when I'm a scheduling type. When it comes to stuff like this, I need a schedule because I like to be on it and I write stuff on the calendar. I write stuff on the calendar not only for me but also for the kids because they look at the calendar and they're like, "So we doing this today? Oh, we going here? Okay." They like to see stuff days, weeks in advance. You know what I'm saying? And that's how my kids are, especially like I said, Amaya. What, boo boo? You want to get out? I'm about to get you. Chris and Jazz live together. This is a big difference. Her and Philip are co-parenting, so they need a schedule. Yes, Chris. I mean, people be like, you can get a break from. Chris got the kids. Okay, he'll take them outside. That's a little bit of a break. Like they come outside or they go in the backyard, go to the park, but also they still coming back in like a couple hours. That's my thing, y'all. Like a couple of, I'm not saying is I'm not grateful because I'm grateful for my little couple of hours or my a day or two, whatever. I'm grateful for that. But as far as the kids, or I'm gonna say the kids, but they need a schedule too. Like, and for real, I understand. I get it. I get it. You work, you're tired. I get it. Because before, of course, YouTube, I was working, I was dog tired. People forget that. I know what it's like. I was tired. Before I moved back with my mama, I was working the night shift. So I would do everything in the morning with the kids, cook dinner, then leave and go to work, come back home, then deal with the kids. So I get it. Trust me. And you know what I'm saying? That's whenever he was there. I get it. I know what it's like to be tired. I get it. The courts will give y'all a schedule. And I don't feel like, okay, I don't feel like dealing with the courts and stuff. We actually do have a schedule. They gave it to me, I want to say, I forgot when it was. It's been years. It was when he first went into jail because he had to do a fraternity test with the Maya when he went in. But they gave me a schedule for when he got out, and it's. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't. I'm not telling that man to stop working or whatever, but I'm also saying, okay, we need a schedule. Like that's just how I am, and that's just how my kids operate. We all operate off of some kind of schedule. Like if I'm wrong,
Hi, tinfoil. There's nothing wrong with having a schedule in the co-parenting thing. Um, but you didn't have a schedule before. Before Philip came back out, as far as I know, you didn't have a schedule before. From what I gathered, from what I seen, um, you'll spontaneously pull out your camera and start filming the children. And or the only time I seen you do something scheduled is when it was Valentine's Day, not Father's Day, his birthday, the guy's birthday. So um co-parenting is a hard thing anyway. It's never an easy thing. If the father is cooperative, it's easy. If the father is uncooperative, it can be really hard, because they can call spontaneously as well, and they can say to you, get the child ready or children ready. I'm coming to pick them up. Okay, so sometimes the dad will work at his time. Sometimes it's like you're working on his time. Okay, it's not a great thing, but you have to work, make it work, because the children will see there's something up, and they would automatically react to what's going on. If they see that they're in discord from the parents, the children can use that as a weapon in one sense, because they would be able to tip one parent against another, or say, oh, daddy does this better, or mummy does this better. You have to learn to find a middle ground. That's the most important stuff. Like if the dad like I've done co-parenting, the dad used to call spontaneously. Like he'll say, look, I'm coming for my child, like weekend or the following weekend or whatever, or today, tomorrow. You have to work within the means of what makes both of you happy. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You cannot put on big rules on 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 someone, because your household might be run differently. You might be doing something different with the child. You might be taking them out. You could be doing anything. You have to let the other party know what's going on. You can't just say, "Okay, I need schedule," because he might be doing something else. He might be seeing another woman or whatever. You cannot guarantee the schedule is going to work properly for both of you. I don't even know whether I explained that right, but that's what I know from my experience of co-parenting with somebody. There is a rule and order to it, but you have to be careful, because if the child picks up that there is a discord, they would use it, basically, especially if one parent gives them more than the other.
If I'm wrong, y'all can comment and tell me. Like, I'm so serious. Like, let me know. Like, am I wrong for, am I being selfish? Like, people are saying I'm being selfish for asking for this.
Also, I forgot to say, not only that, when the child or children leaves your house, it gives you a time to go and do your little thing, whatever the time, whether it's 10 minutes, couple 2 days, a day away from you. They get to see their other family. You have to look at it from both sides of the coin. You can't just, right. It's not about being selfish. You have to work around the children. You have to work around the children. And though some parents are harder work than others, and they like the argument and they like the drama, you have to be able to maneuver yourself around it. If it doesn't work, then you have to go and get scheduled thing done legally and make sure that they are able to get both sides, both parents, basically.
He has 10 other kids to provide for. You're not the only baby mama. True. True. But like I said, what if, not just me, like you said, I'm not the only one. What if something happened to one of us, meaning one of his children's mothers? What if something happened to one of us to where we cannot provide, like something happened, we're in the hospital or a car wreck, and Lord Jesus, I don't wish that on none of his baby mamas, or hell, I don't wish that on my damn self. But what if something happened? You're wrong, Jazz. I'm wrong? Okay. Let him get more. Okay, I'm listening. She didn't tell him the force she had. Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm wrong in this situation. Because if I am wrong, y'all just need to communicate better. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Communication, scheduling. What does Chris and his kids have to do with it? Y'all are weird. You're talking about his kids? Chris sees his kids. Have I told Chris to record? Hell yeah, I'd be telling him. I, t- I, t- I, t- yeah. My bad, y'all. It's because I came in the house. He said take something out. If he works,
Man, she's reading them comments hard, man. I see why they chop up your videos a lot. I get it. Because your videos are long, drawn out. I mean, my videos are long, yes. But you're just showing your life, your supposed life. That's why it's called jazzy life. But I don't know, man. Like, you're supposed to be explaining co-parenting and balancing it. Right now, you're just like, once again, it's all about presentation and stuff like that. Why don't you just sit down and talk to your audience first and foremost? It's right, fair enough, right? You just drive or wherever you just came from and all that stuff and where and there. Just sit down and talk to your bloody audience. I'm getting bored just watching this. Like, I don't even know how long I'm gonna hold on watching this video when it might have a little bit of sense in it. It might actually make some sense. I don't. I just, man, in all her videos, it's just long, drawn out videos. Like, you know, she knows how to edit her videos and stuff like that, right? She's so busy watching the comments. And so she make her point on whatever she's talking about. If she stand up, right, after she's, right, she could have said, hold on, let me put the baby down, right? Stand up, make her point, make whatever objective she's trying to get to, so we all can understand what a point she's trying to make. Because right now you need allies on your side. Because a lot of reactors are not happy with what's going on with your life right now, and I actually get why they cut up your videos. I get it. It's just like, girl, woman, get to the point. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're trying to explain to people your situation, right? You have a boyfriend that's living in your house, right? And you have a baby father that you need to, or father of the children that you need to work out co-parenting, and you're drawing it out. I mean, right, when it gets to middle section of this video, I'm going to switch this off after a while because you, like, I'm getting like very frustrated, and I'm just watch, like, the first video was the same thing, very long drawn out. You start talking about this one, that one, this one, that one, when you're talking about your own relationship. Like, so if you want people to actually take your side and not react against whatever's going on with you, you are doing a bad job at it right now. Because like somebody asked you about Chris's children, does he see it? You're saying, oh yeah, well, I tell him to record it. I mean, you didn't even have to answer the question. You could have just said, I'm not answering the question, no comment. Should have just left it at that. You know what I mean? You dig a hole for yourself. You make the reactors want to react on you because you say stupid things. Just say no comment. You don't have to talk about it. Say, mods, get that comment out, or whatever you got to do. That's all you have to do. It's not hard, man. And this girl's been on YouTube for ages. I don't get it, you know. I don't know. She's been on YouTube for a long time and she still don't get it.
every day. Okay, let's just say this. There's a lot of moms that, and I'm not just saying this to, fucking flies, y'all. Cannot, these flies. There's a lot of people that work and like like, and I'm saying this because y'all, my mama, prime example. My mom and dad broke up. Had been coming up. My mom worked so much, but my grandmother was also really, really, really involved in my life. My grandmother was really involved. And honestly, y'all, I barely saw my mom. Like, there's a lot of stuff people don't know. My mom worked 3 jobs. I barely saw her. Barely saw my mama. I mean, of course, it had a lot of the playing and the grandparents. They they did a lot. Grandparents, I mean, my grandma was really involved in my life. And, Sheila's mom worked too, so I get it. Even though my grandma was a teacher, baby, she was always, and then whenever I went to the house, y'all, that like this man, Philip is off of his ankle monitor. He is off of his ankle monitor.
And you're telling the YouTube too much. They don't need to know all that. Like, I mean, if he hasn't told them that he's got his ankle monitor off, like, you don't need to tell them all that. Why? You're giving away information, frivolous information to a bunch of strangers who don't know your life, and you're just giving away information, like, frivolously. Like, the man's just came out of prison, whatever, and you're saying all that. Like, there's obviously a reason why he wants to do more co-parenting or want to schedule co-parenting or whatever. He probably works or whatever. And then you just told a whole story. You didn't even finish that story. Then you moved on to something else. Like, what the hell? Okay, I'm going to fast forward this right now because she's really annoying me right now. And I do want to go to bed like tonight, this morning.
You are. Oh, maybe you're fine. Say hi. Hi, guys. Say hi, YouTube. Oh, he's so cute. Gonna say hi, take a bus. Say hi, YouTube.
Yes, you did.
Hey, oh yeah, take a bus.
Man, what is the point of this video? Really, what is the point of this video? Really, really. Right? The baby is beautiful. Yes, he's a very cute little baby. But it's like, get to the point, man. Like, you show the whole world your baby. The baby, everybody knows you call him Stinkbug. I'm actually quite bored and fed up right now. And I haven't even got halfway through this video. I'm just like, bro, are you going to get to the point, or am I going to be here all night trying to work out what the hell you're talking about? Even I can talk about co-parenting, and I don't even have to show you my face. I can get straight to the point. I'm sure of it. Like, you don't have to tell the world your whole entire life. It's not that deep. It's not, seriously. It's just crazy. Like, and I know it's not to do with her age, okay? Because I see mummies on here, and they don't show as much. They cut out the majority of stuff, right? Some things I am not meant to know about you, okay? I still, even though I don't know you that well, but it's like, I don't. It's like you're explaining something, and you're not getting to the point, and it's like, I do actually see why the reactors weigh in on you so much. They weigh in on you a lot. And I get it. I mean, you do messed up things anyway. But now it's like, what's it? It escapes me right now. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna see if she talks anything more about the co-parenting and get to the last point because I'm kind of getting fed up with this right now. And I'm normally not fed up when recording and something or reacting on something or whatever. So, I mean, I've reacted on other things before and they got into the point. I mean, this is just crazy. All we see is a bloody ceiling. We even saw the ceiling that wasn't even painted properly. Like, you don't show all that to YouTube, love. That's too much. I know how inside your house look, everything. I don't need to see that. I don't, honestly. Oh,
Chris isn't wrong. There is some haters in here. Yeah. She said, "You're not wrong. There are haters in here. Just be in their shoes with some of the stuff y'all say about Jazz and Chris. If not, help them to understand what you're thinking and saying." Yeah, she is cheaper than Fashion Nova. It is. If you made it, how would it go? I feel like, okay, if it was a consistent, because it's the summertime, and because I'm mindful of people working, you can get them. Like, say you're supposed to get them and you're supposed to keep them. And I know that there's no one else to watch the kids. You can, and you have to go to work. You keep them until you go to work and then meet or whatever and pick the kids up for however many days you plan on keeping them. Like I said, I'm mindful of certain situations, but also there has to be some kind of balance in certain things. Like, okay, I'll pick them up after I get off of work and or whatever. So be it. Something like that. Badass star bougie. Hey.
I guess we're not learning nothing on her live after all that. It's worse than the one before. It's like you're explaining. Oh, I don't even want to repeat myself again. I don't want to repeat myself again. Her lives, this is the first time I properly watched her on her own channel, and it's like, wow. I mean, I get more for watching who, well, Amma and other people. They get to the point. They get to the objective. They get to the start. This is the reason why I'm doing this. This is the middle. This is whatever, whatever, and this is the end. This is the conclusion. I haven't got a middle, a ending, a start, or nothing, and I'm just left up in the clouds right about now. She hasn't explained nothing. She just said that she wants him to keep the children when till he goes to work, and then she'll come pick them up. She wants all her free time, basically, in a nutshell. She doesn't want her children. She just wants to be with Legendary and Chris, basically, in a nutshell. And I think that's what I've learned from this whole video. She's a little bit selfish already. She didn't even explain nothing. This is what I've learned from the reactors, mind you. She hasn't really explained nothing. And she wonders why the reactors weigh in on her so much, her and Chris. She doesn't explain nothing. Let me see. I'm going to let it run for a little bit, but after a while, I'm going to shut this down because I haven't learned nothing. She hasn't helped my life. I haven't worked out what co-parenting is. Even I can tell people what I saw. I can do a whole video on co-parenting, and explain it, and explain the pros and cons in a nutshell, situations, because everybody goes through different situations. They go through courts, some of them they go through. I'll say I'll throw in the child support agency in there sometimes. They throw can also throw in absent daddies in all in that. Okay, so the fact that the guy wants to see his children and he hasn't even got to the point and even explained his side of things. I'm sure if I put Philip up on here, he would explain the middle, the start, the middle, and the ending. But anyway, this was a very boring, lengthy, in her case, video. She hasn't even gotten to the point. This is how far I'm into it already. Let me see. 38. No, 1 hour and 54 minutes into it. And I haven't learnt nothing. I haven't learnt absolutely nothing. I learn more from her reactors than I learn from her. It's crazy. Anyways, I think I'm gonna shut it down because we ain't gonna learn nothing on here right now. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I might even delete this one because she is very, very dry. Or actually, let me just let it play out a little bit because maybe somebody might have an opinion on this.
No one works 24/7. His paycheck doesn't reflect that. So try again. It's an excuse. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Don't forget to hit the like on the way in. Thank you, Jen. He can get the kids a little more. What about every weekend? Even, yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with the weekend either. Ooh, I don't even know how much battery I got. Ain't a lot of y'all on here this morning. What are y'all up to this morning? Early? I bet y'all. I'm going back and looking at the other comments. Yes, my mom worked all the time. Yeah, my mom worked all the time. My mom had 3 jobs, bro. Legend is not his. What are you talking about? Legend. I'm not talking about Legend. Legend is with his dad right now. Okay, I think I read all those comments up there. Hey, Mod. Hey. Jazzy Boo, you need a long vacation. I'm getting ready to go.
Her guy wants her to come off of that live right now. You see his body language, the way he sat down on the chair. He wants her to come off of that live right now, And she just, like, she just said, "Oh, he's with the dad," and the dad comes strolling back in. It's like how he's probably put him in the playpen or something and come back into the room. That's probably what he did. So that just killed her argument right there. This is just, this is relentless. I think I'm just going to stick to what I always talk about. I think the jazzy reactors. I don't know how you guys do it. I personally can't do it with her. I can't. I want to listen to you guys because she's like is 1 hour and 34 minutes into the video. I've learned nothing. I've learned nothing, nothing at all. So I don't know how the Erics does it. I don't know how TML does it. Taylor does it. I don't know how they do it. And they weigh in on her pretty. I mean, I think I'm nice compared to them. They're weighing on her hard. And I get it. Her videos are long winded a lot. And I'm not saying that because like being bad by saying that, because this is a lifestyle video that she's doing. This is about her life. This is her lifestyle, but she shows either too much, or the boyfriend at the back is just fed up. He just wants her to come off. He doesn't want the camera on him anyway. That's why he's sitting way behind her. He doesn't want the camera on him. He's just like, I'm just gonna go put the baby down and come back. He just wants to spend time with his girlfriend or whatever. He doesn't want this thing, doesn't want her on her live while he's there, while he's around. It's just like, no. I'm just like, all right. I think I'm gonna go to another video because she's driving me bonkers right now. Let's Taylor. Ugh, this is crazy.
Sweetie. Thank you guys for being here. Give your girl like on the way, and I really appreciate you guys. Well, it's just, however, when you're supporting when your supporters are supporting you, are you going to give that same support? That means when your supporters are in some type of fiasco, meaning when your man is over there cussing him out, are you going to dog him out, or are you going to just let him cuss out your subscribers? See, we know you let him cuss your subscribers out, right? He ain't come back on here apologizing, right? Hey, Nikita Gray. Yeah, she don't want to, Nika Gray, I'm sorry. She don't want it. She don't want to rumble. Cause Nika, I think Nika, we tussles over here, sis. Hey, Diane, sis, my beautiful sister. I love my Diane. That's my baby. I love all my beautiful sisters. I love all y'all. Hey, hold on, I missed somebody's name. Hey, Tiana, sis. True too. Poor baby has no motor skills. Thanks for. Yeah. Hey, True too. No motor skills.
Now check out the difference to her reactors. So much more lively. They can break down this lady in like an hour's live. Like she can't even talk about co-parenting in an hour and 54 minutes. This lady breaks her down in the quickness. So I'm gonna let the lady talk her piece, and then after that, I think this is probably gonna be the only one where I'm gonna do the mummy sector. The mummy sector is gonna do the mummy sector reaction, the reaction, the reactioners, reactors. God, I can't even say their names now. The reactors, like I said, goes in on this lady very hard. They do not give her. No, the black sector, no, jazzy life, not the other jazzy, not jazzy asylum. This is jazzy life. This is the mummy sector, because I know there's loads of sectors to the YouTube. The lady. that is on the thumbnail. She's a mum of four, I think it is. Is it mum of four? Mama four, mama five, I don't know. Mama four from five children, and she wasn't really looking after them very well. The reactors was weighing in on her real badly. Then the first man that she was living with, he got put in jail. Then she came and she met this other man that she said she's doing a Q&A with, but she's done quite a few Q&As with him, but he doesn't want to be there half the time. He's fed up, and she was trying to explain co-parenting, and it just got very boring. So I decided to put on one of the reactors so you can hear how they bust her down, basically. So she right now, her ex-best friend is trying to tell her truth about herself. So the reactors are reacting to, I'm basically a reactor reacting to another. Well, actually, I'm even gonna react to the other reactor. I can't even say the word. I'm just gonna let it play out because they bust down this lady, and it's just like you just think they have more life to them than her. Like, that's just mad. But I'm gonna let it play out. Right now, she's against another one called Strong Mummy Chrissy, and I'm not gonna show the scream and that because I already showed enough of Jazzy. We don't need to see more of Jazzy's face. Um, or Jasmine, shall I say Jasmine? So we don't get it twisted. So people don't be getting Jazzy, the other Jazzy, mixed up with this Jazzy. This is Jasmine. I can't remember her surname, but anyway. So basically, the other mummy started saying truths about her relationship with the guy, etc., etc. It's not a pretty thing to listen to. This mummy that is breaking her down right now um, goes in pretty deep, goes into the bone. She just like that, I guess. So I'm gonna put her on, and you're gonna hear what she thinks of her because now she's not friends with her ex-friend or whatever friend. It's just crazy, like. But you'll get the gist of what's going on. Like I said, if you're interested in this little craziness, because I'm gonna end up cutting the other half of this video where the questions, whatever that Q&A was rubbish. The co-parenting video was not very educational. So I'm going to cut it to the co-parenting video, and I'm just going to leave it there and then let this side play because at least the reactor has got more action than she has. So let's just go. Let's just get it, as Tinfoil will say.
Unc is a welcome mat. She allowed, yeah, girl. I'm telling y'all, these pissy mommies been cutting up. These girl. I'm actually speechless, y'all. For real. I'm about to get to my notes, but girl, I'm speechless. Okay, Unc over there got bold out of everybody. You went over there to Yanni chat though. Why would you go to Yanni chat? Why you just didn't go to somebody that's new and up and coming on YouTube and take your anger out on them? Why you just didn't get on live and flare your nostrils and talk ish and not say no name and be scary like you normally do? Why are you up here getting bold? And then you want to be bold and go to one of the big dogs too. Why are you being bold? Knowing Yanni was gonna drag you, girl. Oh, child.
Do you feel like you're wasting time on repetitive manual tasks? Is it a challenge to attract and retain?
Oh, thank you, Danny, sister. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa Campbell, how you doing, sweetie? She is okay, exactly, girl. It's raining hips. Girl, but anyway, girl, yeah, so like I said, girl, it's a pissy mess on YouTube. Girl, Pork Rind and Uncle Cleophas is up here pissing up the streets. Baby, we used to be able to walk the YouTube streets and smell fresh air. Now we walk the YouTube streets on their side of the street and all we smell is piss. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't even sit up here. I mean, we got to stay on our side of YouTube now. You know, on Unc's side and Pork Rind side, they got them good grocery stores over there. They got the low prices and the affordable prices because, you know, we stay on the expensive side of YouTube, okay? But over there on their side of YouTube, you know, that's where they got the groceries, the meat sales and everything, the sales on meat and everything, you know. So that's why we have to go to the YouTube ghettos to go get our deals, you know. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you, sis. I love you so much. Thank you so much for that, sis. I really, really appreciate you, my sister. Thank you so much. And you guys, I have a hold on. But they don't have friends, so that's why they keep coming over to get friends. Yeah. And you will think when they, and this is the thing, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get in my notes. You will think that Uncle, you know, Unc sent her friend over here, her mod. Remember when Zimbabwe Williams came over here? What the girl named Zenarita? Zimbabwe, Zootopia, whatever the girl name is. Now she sent Zootopia over here, and Zootopia got read from over here by my chat. Girl, y'all remember that? Who I was in that chat that day? Girl, that will go down on the Cutie Squad channel history. Do y'all understand me? That was the funniest itch. That's like literally my top favorite moment on Cutie Squad channel. Girl, y'all, who was out in here? We gonna talk about that for one more minute, then I'm gonna get into my notes. Girl, who was in here that day? Girl, when Zimbabwe came up in here, Jazz, it was Jazz mod, y'all. She came in our chat. Girl, and since then, I think the girl even changed her name. Ooh, child. We was cutting up that day. OMG. That was funny as heck, y'all. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead. How is it that Pork Rind is always going live when you do? She's porkthetic. Not porkthetic, look at Stephanie.
The key Pork Rind to her is Olivia or Live Life. See, these girls made a name for themselves out on YouTube, you see. So this is how the women refer to them, right? And like I said, I was really nice compared to these. These women don't play with them. They really don't play. Okay, you can hear it already. She hadn't even got halfway through the video yet. You know, so it's just crazy.
Stephanie said porkthetic. It's okay, Stephanie. Let her do that. Ain't nobody watching her. I think about y'all every day. I do. I think about God. I think about my hey Sonya, Rodenisha. Robin is back on mommy duties. Robin is over there babysitting. Pork Rind. Oh, girl. Consult with Casper. Did y'all have an imaginary conversation? Or we sis, you got the nerve and the audacity to come on here and flare your nostrils up and get the cussing folks out. It's the audacity. Okay, mental illness is real, and it ain't even just the mental illness. It's just the delays, the milestone delays that she has, sis. Now, while you're up here bucking like a dummy, can you tell us why you're giving an 8-month-old baby 4 ounces of formula? While you and your man are up here cussing folks out, can you tell us why you still giving an 8-month, almost 9-month baby boy 4 ounces of formula? But then you want to get mad because folks are calling out your neglect, okay? Now the baby is already wearing a helmet because of you and your bad parenting, you and hips over there. But now he's being underfed, okay? Then you allegedly, okay? I'm gonna say allegedly for legal purposes, but we know what it is. But allegedly he's being underfed, okay? Then you're still laying him on his back, okay? Don't you think he needs coming time? I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be sitting up here talking to a grown ass woman that has 30 kids about a child at 8 months as far as coming time. I never thought I would see the day. But here we are. Okay, now he's 8 months and he can't even roll over and sit up. Okay, baby, at 8 months, y'all, little Derek was walking, honey. I have the video and all. My baby was walking at 8 months. Of course, all babies are different. But, okay, sis, you need to get your life all the way together. Okay, you need to. If you got time to cuss out people and be lurking in the chat and your nostrils all flared up, then you got time to be a mammy. Hey, brown sugar, then you got time to be a mammy. Okay, why are you walking around that house looking like Halle Berry when she played that crackhead on Losing Isaiah? Your hair be all over your hair.
Imagine diabetes without routine finger pricks. With the Freestyle Libre 2 system,
Losing Isaiah, when Halle Berry had played that crackhead, and then they called Halle Berry stealing in the store. And when Halle Berry was stealing in the store, she was putting stuff in her jacket, and then it was falling down. It was falling out of the jacket. Remember, girl, when she was high, and then they had set up there and arrested her girl, and she was tweaking. That remind me of Unc. And I see y'all laughing in the chat, because for those of you who know, baby, you know, okay? That's my movie, Losing Isaiah. That's my movie. Girl, remember Halle had lost Isaiah? God, remember how Halle was saying his name? Isaiah! Isaiah! Don't go looking for him now, Halle. Neglecting little Isaiah. Hell, cutie, Unc hasn't even met her own milestones, so like Billy has a high IQ. This got to be against the law, okay? Grown adults not even meeting their own developmental milestones, okay? It got the nerve to reproduce and keep reproducing, okay? Yeah, girl, I just cannot. She loves to delay all of her children just to get money. Yeah, and all she gonna do is spend it on Hips and no Hustle. Girl, it had me laughing. Girl, the nerve and the audacity of Hips and Hustle. Girl, did y'all see him over there, girl, talking about, yeah, y'all need to such and such with y'all kids? How you gonna tell somebody what to do with their kids? Where's your kids at? Don't you got 5, 10 other kids? And you always trying to give parental advice. Girl, these are the biggest dummies and biggest goofies of YouTube. I have never seen nobody as ignorant as this. And Hips over there, well, don't make me embarrass you, nigga. The day you sat up there and you laid down with her, it was an embarrassment. The day you claimed her as your masculine woman, that was an embarrassment. The day you got her pregnant and reproduced, that was an embarrassment. You can't embarrass her. You're the bigger embarrassment, Hips. You are the bigger embarrassment. It ain't no way to embarrass her. She embarrassed the hell out of you. You done sat up here and let this woman put you on social media. Then you sat up there and claimed this masculine woman's hand in a relationship. Okay. Child. Hey, Kayla. His possum beaver looking ass grounded. Girl, okay. Danny be choosing violence, honey. I know that's right. She's keeping that baby from moving around so she won't have to do anything. Why don't you just go ahead and let him go to daycare? Because yeah, exactly. Does he know anything about his other kids? Like what grade? Exactly. What's their favorite food? He don't know not or nothing, but he always up here trying to give parental advice. Then up there trying to show out when he was at Amaya. Was it Amaya? Amaya graduation, trying to show off like he's just a gentle stepdaddy. Knowing you the stepdaddy from hell. Girl, y'all see them girl up there trying to be gentle with Amaya. And then the next week you up there cussing in front of the kid. Girl, that boy was over there on that dang on live performing, girl. Do y'all hear me? Hips be performing too. Girl, y'all seen him at the graduation, girl. He was up there acting like he a gentle John with Amaya. Then up there cussing. Like he a thug. Baby, y'all told that man he looked like 50 Cent. And baby, he lost his mind ever since then. Y'all told, see, it's y'all fault. Y'all, what is Nostradamus gang over there? Y'all told that man he was cute and he looked like 50 Cent and he ran with it. Now he over there cussing all y'all asses out. Boy, I tell you. Oh, Lord. Child, let me go. Let me get these notes, baby, because I don't want to keep y'all too long. Ooh, child. Okay. So she said it gets really dirty in the baby's helmet. Yeah, could that be because you're not cleaning it dusty feet? Listen, I don't trust nobody with no dirty feet to clean my helmet. Oh, child. I don't trust nobody with dirty feet like that to clean my helmet. Girl, let me put the picture. Girl, I got to. I'm sorry. I'm not even about to play. I got to do it. Where is it? I know I got that picture somewhere on here. Baby, with feet like that, I don't trust nobody with feet like that to be cleaning my helmet. No, ma'am. It's a no. It's a no for me. Girl, then gonna lie and say, no, there was the shadow. Girl, that's a mighty dirty shadow, ain't it? Girl, even 80 feet was dirty. Why you sitting up there talking about that's a shadow? Girl. Child, and we ain't even gonna get started on this one. We ain't even gonna get started. Girl, listen, y'all remember this from yesterday? I'm not even.
Man, this mummy's brutal. She's brutal and all brutal. She talks about the woman's foot. Talks about the woman's foot. She took a pic. They have a picture of her foot. That's from a video. You see what I mean? That's what I mean. When you're opening your house to a whole of YouTube, you're also inviting trouble. Trouble. That's what I can say. But the helmet thing, yes, the helmet was really dirty, very, very dirty. She only went and got the helmet fixed properly on the baby's head just the other day. She used sanitizer and soap or something on the helmet. Um, that's what they're talking about. And also, she she was saying that how the guy's not obligated to pay bills. Oh, he's not obligated to pay bills. Listen, you move in with the woman with children, right? You're in their house. You're using their gas. You're using the electricity. You're using the whatever. What else are you using? Whatever else you're using, that's in the house, right? That's the children's territory. At the end of the day, you are the visitor or the stranger in their house. So if you're working or helping out or whatever, because she can work too. Like I always say, I always look at both ways. I don't say the man has to pay for everything, but there's two sides to the coin. You can work and she can work because I've done it with somebody who's living with me as well. He helped me out with the gas and stuff, and I was there learning my studies. I was doing my massage and everything. So at the end of the day, right, he's not even paying for a lot at all, and it's really looking bad on his side. But like I said, the baby father that got put into prison's come out, and he's playing a better role than the stepdad. Now, most of the time, the some stepfathers do step up to the plate and help the mom or whatever. They help the mother. They accommodate. I mean, it meet the meet. I mean, the partner and the woman meet halfway, right? Then she gets like in most cases, right? She'll be either working from home or whatever, and he'll be just doing his jobs outside or whatever. So he's come into their space. Not only that, there's videos of him terrorizing Amaya, which they were talking about. He was terrorizing her. There's a video of him shouting at her, terrorizing her. It was horrible to watch. Right? This guy has so much stacked up against him because he did a lot. He takes the mickey out of Jasmine. He just makes little subtle digs at her, and she's like none the wiser. She's just glad that she's got a man in her house living with her bae. That's all she's worried about. She's not worried about nothing else. She puts him before she puts the children before him, you know. And what's so strange about it as well, he eats better than him and her eat better than the children, right? I mean, I got a vegan one here. I mean, she's just fussy, but them children are always hungry. So obviously, when they go to their dad, they eat better. He treats them better. They, right, even one Aiden, I think he's autistic. He talks to the dad. He literally talks to the dad. I was like, wow. So even if he is autistic, he's probably on the other spectrum, but he can actually hold good communication with his dad. And his dad was the one who got him to sit still to get his hair cut and everything. So if you are around in the mummy sector, you can go take a look at the reactors, all right? Okay. And it's not to laugh at the woman. It's just that she has shown a lot. I mean, even the small video I just showed just now, she says a lot of stuff about herself. She talks a lot about a lot. Some things, like I said, YouTube should not know about. YouTube should not know a lot of things about you. They shouldn't know that the man have an ankle thing on his on his ankle. What's it call it? The ankle monitor. They shouldn't even know that, right? I mean, that's too much. Too much. You said you talk too much. You talk too much. You obviously show a lot. So these women, the reactors are able to weigh in on you very deeply. You literally set yourself up for them to weigh in on you. It's quite sad. I mean, you weren't even saying nothing on your video. You weren't even saying a thing. I mean, it possibly could be a good talking point, but you turned it. You just was very long-winded. But anyway, I'm gonna come off before I turn long-winded like that woman. Okay, I'm not gonna play the rest of the reactors video. Right, you can go see it. I think it's QT. No, you just put in. Sorry, you just put in my jazzy live reactors, and all the reactors reactions will come up. Like what I said before, when she went out with him that time, the other time on the other video. Like you'll see, even with that dinner, they weighed in on the both of them with that, because he spent her food stamps. I think she spent her food stamps and stuff on him, like over £100, $100 on the meal, and they ate very well. The children hardly eat anything at all. She don't even try with them. So as I'm coughing now, so I'm going to come off before I start coughing all over this. Anyways, I will see you later. Thank you for everybody that passed through. I mean, normally I do information videos, but today it's just one of those ones. You know, Jazzy's been doing a whole lot for the past week. And I wanted to see for myself what they were talking about. And to be honest, I know I said this before, I ain't doing another reaction on her videos at all. At all, at all, at all, at all. I let the experts weigh in on her. It's not my territory. I leave it to the experts. So for those who's passed through and sticked around for this video, I know it was quite long-winded. The woman didn't get to the point. Even I was frustrated. So yes, it will be resume regular schedule, back to regular schedule as usual. So with that said, I am gonna come off. Thank you, so Omar, for passing through. Tinfoil, Baron. Yeah, thank you for passing through and going through that frustration with me. With that said, I am definitely going to come off. I'm going to definitely cut off that beginning of the video because she's not saying nothing. And I might even do a co-parenting video. And I bet I can talk about it in depth more than her. She has no idea. She just, I don't know. It's all about Bay. Bay, Bay, Bay. Bay, Bay, Bay. Bay, baby. That's all it is about. So with that said, I'm gonna come off. I will see you later. Bye.